Hi, Jim Hood, Key Realty, Ohio, Key Realty 1 in Kentucky. And the question has been asked many times and will be asked again in the future. Should I really do repairs on my home before I put it on the market? Well, it seems like a pretty obvious answer to that. However, there are things to take into consideration that might impact the decision you come to. First of all, what are the market conditions? The hotter the market, the more buyers are willing to accept or put up with a home as far as repairs go. But currently, our market is mellowing. It's still warm, but it is not the hot, competitive market that it was just a short time ago. So that is one of the things to take in consideration. Home sellers have to be putting a better foot forward on their homes than they were just a short bit ago. So one of the things about repairs, there's a distinction between major repairs and what would be considered minor repairs. Major repairs are major structural issues dealing with, like, for example, the roof, the foundation, plumbing, electrical, safety issues. Electrical comes into that. HVAC, which is the furnace and air conditioning, has mold been discovered in the home? Things to that extent. Those would be more on the major side. And if they aren't repaired, could cause an appraisal to fall through for a buyer's mortgage. So yeah, major issues I would definitely put up there, encourage you to take a serious look at doing. But then there are the minor things, cosmetic issues, things like painting the walls, giving it a fresh coat of paint. Now that can slide, painting issues can slide over to a major category if the buyer has a government-backed loan. FHA, VA, USDA, all of those, if the paint is in bad condition, the appraiser can flag it and say, until the paint is redone on the house, it cannot be funded. So painting is one of those things. When it's not peeling or just completely wore out, it's more of a cosmetic issue. Painting is one of the least expensive, biggest impact items that a home seller can invest in. It makes the house just pop with freshness that it did not otherwise have. So I encourage, if the home needs painting, paint it. If the barn needs painting, paint it. Things about the kitchen and bathrooms, there's major updates and there's minor updates. Minor updates would be more like replacing the faucets. If the faucets look old and used and just about ready to be replaced anyway, get those puppies replaced. The brighter, the shinier the appearances, the more the appeal the home will have for potential buyers. There are different types of buyers. There are buyers that are looking for a home that maybe they can pay a little bit less for and do some of those items themselves. But then there are also first-time buyers. We talked about government-backed loans. That's something home sellers need to be aware of when it comes to the appraisal. So I would encourage, do those things, make the home pop and really show much brighter in the buyer's eyes, and it'll be more desirable than the competition that's down the street trying to steal that buyer away from you. One of the best pieces of advice that I can give a home seller: do a pre-listing inspection. That will give a different set of eyes where you can see those things that maybe you haven't paid attention to or maybe didn't know about. And it also can point out those major things versus those minor things. So you're ahead of the game. You can do repairs on the major things before the first buyer ever has a chance to see the house. Hey, whenever you have a real estate question like this, or a real estate need, or someone you care about does, I'm always here for you. Jim Hood, Key Realty, Ohio, Key Realty 1, Kentucky. Have yourself a great day.